U.S. Bank Stadium eerily quiet right now, but it wasn't like that at the conclusion of Friday night's Minnesota High School Football Class 6A state semifinals. In their first year in Class 6A, the Moorhead Spuds have proven all their doubters wrong and have advanced to the Prep Bowl with a 26-14 win over Lakeville South. Moorhead is undefeated this season when Jett Feeney starts at quarterback. Lakeville South is coming off a dominant win over the defending champs Maple Grove. After traded possessions to open the game, Lakeville South facing a fourth down, and the Spuds defense came to play in this one. The stop turns the ball over back to Moorhead.
Playing really physical. We knew they were going to be a strong, up-front team, and every down was going to be a fight. But all week long, we got a great look from our scout players. I'm going to give all those guys their flowers. They came every day, no complaints, and played some hard football against us.
Then the Spuds face a fourth down from their own 29, and they go for it. And Feeney picks it up to move the chains.
We feel like offensively that if you've got to defend us for 4 downs, it's super difficult with the explosiveness that we have on this team. The plan going into this game was we had to punt a couple times. I don't remember exactly how many, but we were planning not to punt.
Later on that drive, Feeney looking downfield and finds Zach Walker for the big gain inside the Cougars' 15.
They were doing a lot of unique things with David with the double coverage, but we knew we could take advantage. Zach Walker, one of our receivers, he had a great game. Because of that, it was a lot of one-on-one matchups, and he could win those all day. JJ, he's another good receiver. He can win one-on-one matchups all day. And if David's getting double covered, we have other guys that can do anything. And if that's one-on-one with other guys, I mean, we'll win that every day.
Finishing the drive, Tay Rich punching it into the end zone for the score and a 7-0 lead. Late second quarter, same score. After a long drive with the power T, Cougars running back Griffin Dean finds the end zone to tie this game at 7, and that is how we would head into the halftime break. Second half, after a Spuds turnover, the Cougars take their first lead of the game. Nick Swanson on the rush, and it's 14-7. But the Spuds respond. Another 4th and short from deep in their own territory, and another conversion. Later, it's Feeney, good with his arm, better maybe with his legs. 45 yards down to the 20-yard line. Then, when you need a big play, double teamed or not, David Mack comes through. The toe tap aficionado moving the chains. To end the drive, Feeney has to sit out a play due to his helmet coming off. So Austin Dryberg at quarterback. The Spuds go into their bag of tricks. Walker around the edge, finds the end zone, and it's tied at 14.
We kind of had that reverse in the holster, and I laughed because Austin Dryberg, who, while Jett was out, just competed his tail off for us. Austin came up to me when we gave our hug at the end of the game. He goes, "Coach, I've never run that play in practice once." Which I couldn't believe that we hadn't done. But usually we don't put that stuff in until a little bit later into the playoff run. But he did get just enough of the guy on Zach's touchdown.
After yet another Spud stop, it wasn't surprising anymore at this point. From their own 17, another 4th down conversion from Feeney. Later on the drive, Feeney and Walker connect again on a big gain. Walker ends this game with 7 grabs for 128 yards, the rushing touchdown, and then this touchdown through the air. A dot from Feeney to put the Spuds up 20-14, and Moorhead never looked back. Final minutes, the nail in the coffin. Feeney to David Mack. 7 grabs for 60 yards and the score for him in this game, and the gritty to celebrate, and plenty to celebrate about. Moorhead is heading to the Prep Bowl in their first year in Class 6A football. Guys, has that reality set in?
No. I mean, we you know what? When we met as a staff in the spring, when we officially got moved up to 6A, and we really kind of said to our team, okay, our standard is our standard. We're not going to change who we are or change what we do. We believe in what we do is a successful formula for us. And you know what? 6A football, there's a lot of big mass, and we don't have that. I mean, so we had to figure out a way to win in different ways.
I would say that when I was hurt, obviously we didn't really have an identity. But once after the Edina game, when we beat against them, I think our team after that we had tons of confidence going to the playoffs. We knew we were going to make this big run, and now we just got to go win it.
While the Spuds' offense shined at points in the game, it was Moorhead's defense that really stepped up. a Cougar squad that was coming off a 49-point outing over the defending champs Maple Grove that totaled 518 rushing yards on 60 attempts. They were held to just 14 points and 228 yards of total offense in this one. A performance like that gets the praise from the star quarterback.
It was great, yeah. You know, like he said, they haven't had to do that very much this year since we've been scoring so many points, but we had a couple costly turnovers, and our defense really stepped up, and that helped our offense a lot. I think, you know, the offense, we've been helping the defense a lot, scoring a lot of points, obviously, but this game, the defense stepped up, and they got the W for us.
Championship football teams have to win games like this, and we haven't done that a lot this year. But that just shows the grit, and that's our slogan for the year is grit, and I thought our football team really showed it tonight.
As for Feeney, he ends the day 20 for 29 for 228 yards and 2 scores while adding 73 yards on the ground. Head coach Kevin Feeney told me earlier this week that it was crazy to him that his team needed to move up to 6A to finally make it to US Bank Stadium. But not only did they do that, they advanced their way to the Prep Bowl. The final again, Moorhead 26, Lakeville South 14. The Spuds now prepared to take on the Edina Hornets for the Class 6A Prep Bowl. That game takes place Friday night, November 21st, right back here at US Bank Stadium. Reporting at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis, Brian Bolin, KVRR Sports.